Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 33 of Crucible Solo Self-Found League. Today, I'm going to be continuing with the Impending Doom Occultist, taking it up into higher tier maps, farming lots of Harbingers to try and get a Lioneye's bow. Might mess with re-rolling a belt today to try and get more energy shield out of it, but as far as gearing goes, don't really have anything crazy to really change here, so we'll just start blasting with this. Hopefully I can finally get level 21 Impending Doom. That would help things a lot for sure. But before we get going, I'd like to thank you all for 3,000 subscribers here on YouTube. That is just crazy to me. I've definitely been putting in the work, trying my best to keep improving my videos and create better content from like a day of playing Path of Exile, trying to keep pushing myself forward. And again, just thank you for supporting me, for watching, for liking the videos. It's helping me so much, finally feeling like I might be able to do something with making these YouTube videos. I'm gonna keep working, keep experimenting with things, trying to make the best content I can out of playing Path of Exile and D4 in the future. I feel like I've really been getting better and making better videos. It's just wild that so many people are still sticking around and watching me tinker with this crazy nonsense in Path of Exile. So again, thank you for subscribing, and let's go kill some monsters. Atlas passive tree is all set up how I want it to be. Spect for Harbinger, shrines, some strong boxes, some expedition, and beyond. I guess if I push up to 14 plus, I probably need to get my boss maps back, but I currently have 3 of the Lion card, and all my Caldera maps are down here to T8, so I need to at least get 2 more of those before I just venture off and focus more on Harbingers, because I could still get the bow from the card. So I guess I'll just smash all the white corrupted maps and just kind of rush the queen. Hopefully we can blast through it pretty quickly. And lots of Harbingers today, and probably the foreseeable future until I can get this bow. It's gonna be a little bit of a shorter video today because I did have to do some IRL stuff, but still want to try and get a video out. Indicated queen, no card, go next. I guess if you want to farm the div cards, that's gonna be the way to do it, because doing the whole map takes forever. You're gonna have to build up maps doing something else though, because you're gonna hemorrhage maps doing something like this. I'm having a lot of fun with the build. The AoE is crazy on it. I'm still getting an insane amount of recommendations to use Spell Cascade. That's on my mind, trying to figure out why, because I haven't looked up any guides yet. I tested Spell Cascade for a second, but I like the AoE better than the line of curses. So I don't know. Maybe I'll tinker with it a bit as we go. It does make sense that the less damage on Spell Cascade probably is not going to affect the Impending Doom blasts. It's only going to affect the curse. But to me, it feels like I'm just playing Bane, but with a hit build instead of a dot build. Like, things die about as quickly, they explode. King's Heart. That is a card I've not found many of through this Caldera grind. Oh, get on there. Get on there, Ghost. Yeah, no card. If I can get back into T15 Calderas, I can go back to getting the extra quant off of the Eater altars and keep myself pushing towards the Ashes of the Stars potential. What was that? 2 Watchstones, I think, for T15. Yeah. I definitely need dunes. I need the city square. I need the toxic sewer. I want wharf. I want tropical island. The rest can be calderas. Hey, I got one in a white map. Let's go. That's 4. A lion. Let's go. Okay. What's it gonna be? Lioneye's Pulse. Because of course it is. Okay, so let me get Spell Cascade. Yes, I need 2 of them. Get them leveling. I guess I should check my gems for... see if I have any. I have a level 20 Spell Cascade. I replace the increased area effect with the other one. Okay. I mean, the AoE is still really big. I guess maybe if it overlaps, is that the reason? Spell Cascade costs more mana than the added chaos damage. Scarabs, Harbingers. I guess that's all I need. Harbingers plus map drops and expedition. Yeah, okay. We got stuff. Let's see here. Damage is still okay. I want to see like a rare enemy. It does sound like it's going off more. So yeah, I guess since it cascades, it doesn't just instantly apply all three. Yeah, okay. I get it. I understand. I see. So it's about the overlaps. Okay. And there's not many of these I don't think I can do. I think I want to avoid the block. I can't bypass spell block with this build. And of course, don't give them chaos immunity. For expeditions, yeah, the rate that the curses is just being applied is wild. Reduce defenses per frenzy charge. It's gonna lower my ES, I think. Yes, indeed. Extra life regen. And this thing is tormented. Oh, and I died. Oh, it's a cutthroat, it looks like. It's getting an extra fizz aura. Ah, I took life damage. Oh, I love it when all of these drop identified. I guess some are going to be mirrored, but it can scan for anything good real fast. And nothing. Procs bubble. I hate it. I shouldn't have taken the frenzy charge thing. Frenzy charges go away. No, they keep spawning enemies. That was probably the biggest problem with this map. Oh, that's terrifying. There's a bee in my room. I'm gonna have to do something about that, I think. Crisis averted. So the spell Cascade is interesting, since I'm getting double the hits off it, feels like. Definitely better for damage. I was thinking, though, that once I hit the next level, I was gonna take poisons you inflict on non-poison enemies, deal 300% increased damage, because I was getting like one big poison off every now and then. But now I feel like I want to go back to the poison chance and get more poisons, I guess. Oh, and then I can get enemies poisoned by you cannot deal critical strikes instead of the take less damage from crits. Okay, I like that idea. Still a big mana issue. These tiny little procs bubbles spawned by harbingers are kind of painful too. Kind of hard to see them. Then you got to get in them to deal with it. Oh, and we got an assassination attempt, but they're dying. Like, pretty solid. Not gonna lie. Ooh. Monsters hits remove energy shield and mana. That's super yikes. Die, please. What? Did I make them immune to? Maybe there's some kind of invulnerability aura in there, because these are dying. Oh my goodness, so much enemies in here. Why aren't these ones exploding? More beyond. They eventually died. I don't know what was the deal there. Oh yeah, okay, so enemies stop dying when I run out of mana. There are ways for me to further bolster my mana. Just gonna be a little costly. Passive point wise. Well, target damage seems really good, but clear seems off. Maybe it just has to do with all of the eater monsters spawning and then beyond and the never ending like spawns of monsters. Maybe that is what's throwing me off here, because syndicate members just die. It's almost to the point that the mana flask just isn't quite enough to keep up fully. Like if I get low on mana, the mana flask is not going to fill me. Ball skill's really good. I need to find like 3 points here. I'm going to remove the max res. I'm gonna remove this poison chance. It's 2 points into here. Remove the 10% more damage against enemies with energy shield. That's 15% reduced cost of skills. The drops need lower than what I had before, plus more mana regen. And I can get another 5 flat here, or another 10% reduced cost. And if it's still not enough, I'll go run lab for boots and chant for more mana regen. Ancient orb. Full ancient orb. Maybe some of these enemies not dying has something to do with a ward. It just doesn't feel like I'm doing damage because I have to bypass ward. Chaos and wither resistant could do it as well. Reduced recovery rate of life, mana, ES per endurance charge. Can't do that. So the spell cascade is only better if I'm getting an overlap. What's getting hit on the like outside regions of this is doing less damage than I was before. So it's a little deceiving, because it feels like I'm hitting so much extra area now, but only the middle region that's getting double procs is actually getting more damage off. There's some kind of line of sight thing too, where like the enemies like on the other side of these pumps right here won't blow up, even though the curses still go onto them. And things get really hectic as well. There's no real telling exactly where my center circle is. I'm starting to pick up Imperial bows now, and I'm going to look at their trees on them, and if I get a tree that I like, I will 5-link and then hit it with the corrupted like mythic orb thing. Igneous Geode. Yeah, I go up to red maps. The first one I do, Igneous Geode. +1 level of socket. What? You can get +1 bow gems on a bow with Crucible? I sincerely wish they had put more effort into this league mechanic, because there's so much that's so cool about this. I don't think that's what I'm looking for though. I'm interested in having something that goes to 5, but I don't want to play a mine build with the Lioneyes. I think Harbinger plus Beyond might be even crazier than the Breach plus Beyond. Isn't this a simple, normal Harbinger? Spawn 3 packs of Beyond underneath it all. Happens with my shrines as well. Just like continuous Beyond spawns. It's like I'm getting 3 packs of monsters for one with the Eater and then the Beyond. I guess one plus of all this nonsense is I'm gonna gain levels pretty quickly. Right, I can not die. I did drop a little bit of survivability to fix the mana. Sometimes these expedition enemies don't want to die. I can't stay nearby to them all to reduce the life regen. Oh, there's the boss, finally. I've killed so many Beyond enemies in this map. Enemies you kill with puncture or ensnaring arrow hits explode. Unholy Might could be cool. Flat fire attack speed, chaining range. Probably not. I think the thing I really want is like blast rain, poison, or anything else that jumps out is really cool. I need to get my boss maps back in here. I probably dropped the strong boxes. That was just me fishing for div cards. Drop this extra quant. Probably drop the rogue metamorph if I still need points. There's more strong boxes there. Oh, that was perfect. 1 point left over. I'll remove the rogue metamorph. More shrines. I got another Beyond. It's absolute insanity. Oh, here's the Harbingers. Oh boy. This is the never-ending swarm. Inside the little bubble. And more Harbinger. And then I kill those. And then more Beyond. And there's a tiny bubble. And then more Harbingers. And more Beyond. It's actually pretty awesome. I've farmed so much Beyond and gotten so little out of it. I feel like I am really getting a lot of value out of my Beyond with the Harbingers. I don't understand it. Sometimes with these, it feels like they're just not... It's like it's not exploding or something. The mana problem is fixed, but when it works, it works. I wonder if they have some kind of passive spell block, maybe. If that's what it is. Because I'm spamming on these guys. Mana's fine, or is it a line of sight thing, maybe? I don't know. I guess this map also has resist on it as well. Then finally I get the Beyond boss. It's really cool when it shows up late in the map, and I can really juice these. If the game can, like, flash the has chaos resistance, doesn't have chaos resistance at the bottom of the like boss name, it can definitely tell me, like where it shows chill and shock values, how many poisons are on that enemy constantly. I would love to see that. I got to level. What is the most valuable thing to put back here? I think the damage against enemies with energy shield. I don't think the echoing shrine is helping. Felt about the same. These Crucible monsters. Sometimes. A lot of uniques. Nothing interesting. Because I checked the rare. I should check the rarity on the Wheel of the Storm sale. What are the best rarity items you can put on a build for a shield slot? Another Igneous Geode. And that was real bad. That's perfect agony though. With hatred and lightning damage. Very mismatched. I really want to know what things would be like if they gave us Beyond on the map device again. We haven't had that since well before Beyond was Scourge. There hasn't been a way to guarantee Beyond in quite a while outside of rolling it on the map. I bet you'd see some absolutely insane XP strats out of that. It's gotta be a spell block thing. And they put those shields up. That's gotta be what it is. I didn't give them spell block. I think they just have the ability to throw them shields up. Okay, I'm glad I got that figured out because that was bugging me so bad. I don't think there's any way to bypass that either like there is with the new attack block mastery. I think that only works for attacks. Monsters cannot block your attacks. Maybe that should be here in the caster mastery. Enemies cannot block your spells. It'd be more meaningful than opening chests when you cast a spell. That's for sure. Seems so out of place existing in the game at all, if I'm being honest. I'm sure people like that. Probably is really useful in Vaults of Itziri. Actually probably get a lot of value out of that in Vaults of Itziri. People actually do throw away all kinds of interesting stuff. They're like 6-linked and items and whatnot by not opening the chests. There's such high rarity on the chests in the Vaults of Itziri. Like you even get decent chances at uniques off of those. It seems like going after Dreamer just solved the mana completely. I don't even need the mana flask anymore completely. Here's kill things with 20% or lower life. I have 420 life. My calculator, 420 over 35, 29%. So that should be okay. I think Fire Trap is, or Cold Dot is still by far the best way to deal with expeditions. You bypass so many of the mechanics playing a dot build against this stuff. You don't have to worry about the block. You don't have to worry about the avoid on hits. You only have to worry about not taking the immunity. Yeah, Caustic Arrow works as well. Like any of the ground dots. So strong against Expedition. Ooh, I got a Rebuke of the Vol and a Baron. Such a fun sword. Crucible one of these and get some good attack speed on it. You could make a disgusting Spectral Throw with Rebuke of the Vol. It is lacking in crit, which is something that when I played Cyclone with one of those on a Slayer, I did the same thing I'm trying to do with the Lioneyes, and then boosted the crit to the 8% base from the Slayer. Just that one Ascendancy instantly makes that sword much stronger. Agnosia, Arbiter of the Hollow. Hello. Oof, that hurt. That damage chance to freeze. Perfect Agony again. I guess if you wanted to awaken Spell Cascade this, you would need 2 awaken Spell Cascades, wouldn't you? One for the gloves and for the Impending Doom. Oh, Hesman map. I'm glad I spec back into the map notes. Oh, that's what I get for standing there, though. What do we got here? Magmatic Ore and an Igneous Geode? See, getting that Magmatic Ore is probably not worth the time investment to level it from 3 to 4. Despair made it back to level 20. That raised my mana cost by 1, and that could just destroy everything. Exalted Orb. A 400% Totem Explode bow. I think everybody's been looking for spine bows for that. Additional Pierce on here. All Ancient Orb. I don't think there's been a build I wanted a target dummy to test things on more. It seems so sporadic. Like, it seems like there's a 3-piece overlap just right in there. But it also feels like when the enemy's standing there, it takes like no damage, and it's almost like they need to be in this bigger circle or this bigger like overlap to get the damage. I don't know, if there was a target dummy, I could test it. There's another strange thing with this that I'm realizing. So when I'm standing away from enemies, I can kind of cast this wherever, and I can change the direction of it. See how I can kind of sweep across here? But there are times, like in this Harbinger, I am targeted on this Harbinger, and I'm moving my mouse around, and I'm still targeted on the Harbinger. So if I want to like reposition to get better damage in a spot, you can't just hold it down. I feel like I notice it most with the Harbingers because there's so many like unique enemies in there and stuff. Okay, so here I have a massive shrine, and it looks like it moves the centers as the AoE increases. So you're by increasing the area of effect, you're not getting more overlap out of this, I guess, or at least not in this like middle little region, but the 2 overlap regions actually do get bigger overall. Master Fletcher, power charge, explicit speed. Okay, maybe that's what I really need to be looking for. Unique weapons, bow. 6-link Death's Harp is worth more than a Lioneye's Glare right now. That's wild. So there's a speed mod on this, but there's the big fizz. Okay, I need fizz mods. Okay, so if I find any bow that has explicit physical modifier magnitudes on it, that one probably gets mythic orbed, because if that hits, wow. A runic crown, can that be chanced into the unique that I'm looking for? It's probably a boss drop. Cadigan's crown, I bet that's on the wiki. Let's see here. This item can be acquired from the following monsters: Allroth, Origin of the Fall, and that is the Danig one. Okay, there's 3 uniques. I think I need like 81 plus logbooks for that. So it's a good thing I'm farming the expedition up in T14 plus. It's a really hard boss to find. If you don't know why I'm looking for that helmet, I did mention it at the end of yesterday's video. I'm going with the idea that I play this Impending Doom build using an Echo Forge and that helmet to get all this flat chaos damage added to the Impending Doom blasts, and then being able to shock with the Echo Forge. This is something I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull off, but it seems intriguing to me, and I'd like to experiment. with it. I could easily just move this character to trade. Like, I have the Insane Cat, I have a House of Mirrors, and I have the Shield Bearer. Like, I can get all the currency I need to just buy all that stuff, but that just isn't just fun for me. I'd rather get it in SSF. It'll feel better getting to make it work. The last strand map, just hit level 92. I'm gonna take the poison chance. I have 11 E15 calderas. For the calderas, I need these 5 quant points back. I just take it from not those expedition nodes, but these and my shrine magic packs. A lot of 6-socket items that I picked up. I definitely have enough fusings I could try and get this linked. That would be really cool. 700 fusings. If that won't 6-link this, after the luck I've had this league. And it's 6-link. Yes! Oh, that is fantastic. Now, how much is it going to hurt on the mana cost? Still only 20. Oh, the added chaos damage doesn't even affect that cost. Cool. That's huge. How much ES do I lose if I take off this belt? 500. Would it be worth to put on the Biscos? Be more worth to put on the Parandus Blazon? Well, if I had a corrupted one, that might make it a little more enticing. Oh. Cast speed during flask effect. I don't know that I have cast speed on it. Yeah, I do have cast speed on a flask. I haven't looked at flasks in a while either. Puts this at 0.33. Oh, that's just what it was. So with this, it's 0.29. So I could have more cast speed still. No scarabs. Putting fragments in for all the spots. Quant. Wandering Path has increased effect of small atlas passives. That's 15 quant if I take this. That's more divination cards. And I do need a scarab. Gilded divination scarabs. Going all in. I guess all in would be corrupting all of the maps. Nothing seems too hard, except there's one less recovery rate, but double reflect is fine. And one turned into a volcano. So I made probably every single one of these maps have more quant. Just about. I need to remove 2 big passives, I guess. Okay, and then I'm gonna need more unmakings for this. So I just remove a bunch of these notables, take all of these map modifier effect, and that will be more quant. Oh wow, with this you can get 40% quality on Curak maps. Not sure. I'm gonna get 8% Curak mission chance. Then I guess I just get a bunch of map drop duplication chance here. Or, yep, there they are. I think that's all of them. 37% chance for map drops to be duplicated. 30% increased quantity of items. Wow. 60% experience from beyond. 60% increased chance to spawn beyond portals. I guess it's all in here, isn't it? 80% increased merging radius. 60% XP. What? Okay, well, Wandering Path's cool. Big focus here now is calderas. I have one with Beyond, so I guess let's see. 15% quant on me, 75% quant on the map, 150% more divination cards, 15% quant from the sacrifice fragments. If I can make it more, I don't know. Total on the map says 161. No! The Beyond boss spawned right at the beginning. Stole all my experience. He's got multi-brotch. That hurts. Painted Jewelers. Big Queen. Not this time. What here? Magmatic Ore. Hatred Effect. 20% chance for double damage. Hold damage. Puncture and Snaring Arrow. Trigger Tornado with Split Arrow Tornado Shot. That's cool. Endurance Charge on kill. Okay. I 6-link my shafts, so I mean, let's try that. So for this bow, hit it with a perfect fossil. 16's not gonna do it. 23, 24. I guess that'll have to work. I don't want to use the last 2. 6 socket. Alright, there we go. 5-link. Corrupt it. Painted Mythic Orb. Gone. Go next. I really like the tornado on hit though. That sounds like a good one to go for. Okay, cool. Give me more quant. Yes. Give cards with reward gems. I think this gets modified by my scarab as well, because I'm gonna get a lot of those. Divination card currency. Lucky connections. Whoa. More quant. Chilled ground though, which isn't good for me. More fractured items. Here's my queen. Nope. I have a hotkey to destroy items just for identifying and removing fractured items, so I don't have to click and drag them. But 48 fire res Hydra Scale gauntlets. Sure. Why it's worth checking, I guess. One of the Hoarder. Got a few of those. Look at all the stuff I've added in this map. Wild. I could actually get 40% pack size for them. Yo, sorry Expedition, but 5 points. Both of these and the Keystone. All damage from lightning arrow and ice shot hits can ignite. 24% chance for ignites. Deal 100% more damage. As you charge on marked enemy. Onslaught, on kill. A little bit of cold damage. I don't think that one's good enough. Ooh, lots of maps. Double Warlord. The other one's nothing. So many div cards from the map though. This map has 121 quant on it. Might be the biggest one I've got. 234 quant. 80% reduced flash charges get 96% spell suppression and 80% chance to avoid poison. Okay. Oh, and we're gonna have disgusting pack size on the eater monsters. I don't know that I take the 21 quant losing the cold and lightning res and the mana recovery, ES recovery. I don't think I can do it. Sad, but the Restos Defiance. Now this quant I can take. Double Physis extra, and that does actually show up on here. Or up to 255. And rip dead. This is to Crucible. Though they probably have a lot more fizz damage, so much fizz is extra, spell suppression. I made myself a pretty tough map, but probably better chance for igneous geodes. Reflect ailments, chance to be sapped, 28 more quant, 283. Physical damage reduction chill, div cards have a chance to be duplicated. Indicated Queen, you better drop me a stack. No, nothing. Okay, I can no longer drop ancient orbs whole from Harbingers, but Harbinger just dropped me all of that in this map. And these quivers have additional arrow T3 fizz roll on the fizz quiver, 2 of them. Talking to Gym supported by advanced traps. Rip a lot of flat fire damage, and some of these can roll like 2 to 6 cold damage, 78 fire damage, min, crazy. Like, I'm glad I didn't just pick up 3 of these bows and mythic orb them. Ooh, maps drop, 42% chance to be duplicated off the boss or 4 fusings. I think the map drops because that gives potential conqueror maps off the boss a chance to duplicate from my Atlas passive tree and from this giving me 4. Ow! I gave him so much damage. Can't let him be in my circle and hit me. Or like the extra ring around me. Oh, my block got turned off. Tib chains definitely helps though. Slows him down a lot. Only 1 duplication, but duplication on that. What a wild map. Despite getting no lion cards. This one's 109 with Beyond. With the Super Beyond XP. Merge radius. Oh, and we've got Syndicate in here. 39% chance for unique items to be duplicated. Oh, big fusings from this map. Nice. Right at the beginning, a huge chance for fusings. Only 3.3%, but that is increased by the 215 quant. And then, like, the pack size magnifies it as well. So lots of fusings. Wow. 6 sockets. This damage reduction, shock ground for quant, double worm blast. Check this out. 71% on this has it full because of all the quant. Quant affects this Crucible. So I can get my tree checked before. No, don't in my beyond. I wanted a beyond, man. He's dying though. Look at all the uniques. Okay, Burning Ground, will you stop? Whoa, the King's Heart. Currency div cards. +1 dex gems. Quality. Attribute requirements. Unholy Might. Yep. Again, being told about Spell Cascade. I did the thing. I put on the Spell Cascade. I understand. There isn't fizz mods on it, but there's chance to gain Unholy Might. I don't know what that's worth. No, not the Prox bubble. All the rest of everything just so I can come back and slowly take care of this. Death Laugh. The Ancient. Lots of jewelry. And where is this? A double curtain call? Yep. Double Caldera map. More fusings. Double Star Concha. Come on, Queen. No. I made that boss drop this many items. Nothing. Fusings everywhere. The Patient. Do I have div cards that drop div cards? Yes, I do. That's how that dropped. Another 30% chance for unique duplication. Sure, I'm right at the boss. I don't need jewelers. 69 chance for duplicated uniques. Nice. Then just actually play it in the boss like I don't want to get hit Oh, he didn't drop any uniques. Another 10 fusings out of there. Last Gilded Scarab. Wow, Delirium Mirror. Yeah, I can't block stuff with the Wandering Path. I'll play along. Oh, I think Cannibals got me there. I don't know what's on the map. It's unidentified. Yeah, it was Cannibals. One hit of that hurts so bad. Must be Physis Extra on the map. Queen, Lion, please. There's one. One from the corrupted maps wants stacking through the roof with Gilded Divination Scarabs. Juice defenses for Frenzy Charge. I guess I give them spell suppression. Oh, I guess I don't do anything on that. I don't want to. I don't want immortal enemies. Not in my map. Chromes or Jewelers. Rip 5 fusings off the boss. Only 4 deep on the bow. +1 bow gems. Nope. Alright. Nothing on the Gilded Scarabs. That's where I might have to stop for today. So let's see what we got. We got 5 ancient orbs. Used a mythic orb. +3 tainted fusings. And I got a lot of life force. Well, I guess it's not a lot of life force, but not 0. I'm up to 51 of the Battleborn, and I can get a Comb's Heart. And let's see if we can get the bow here, actually. Wait, can this bow change size with the Ancient Orb? It didn't, but it gave me another Widow Hail. I wonder if that's guaranteed, because these bows are smaller. That's interesting. Infractum, Chin Soul, Infractum, Storm Cloud. Well, that's cool. This would need Divined, and at least linked back up to fix my Ice Shot build. It might be able to, like, quant farm better than this one. Though this build can do this Wandering Path super quant madness. Be even crazier if I got all of the Conch influence to add those to the map with their pack size. I wonder if I have Calderas in any of these. Nope. 2 canyons, 3 cursed crypts. I would want to see the Crucible tree on this bow before I divined it, but I might want to start picking up the Silver Branch bow in case, like, that always can work maybe with these. Let's look here. Okay, maybe it could go into Quill Raid. Well, there's maybe a pretty good chance for Widow Hail. That's definitely intriguing because I really like this bow. You can do a lot with it, but that will be for another time. Short day, but lots of improvements. Spell Cascade, 6-link, the Wandering Path. I'll continue farming for the bow next time. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.